is NBA 2K TV. This week, we're talking to our NBA 2K20 cover athlete, Anthony Davis. Hear what top community members and professional NBA 2K League players have to say about the latest release. And we have your top plays from the NBA 2K20 demo.
Welcome to NBA 2K20 and Season 6 of NBA 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. We got you covered this season with everything NBA 2K20, including in-game event updates, gameplay tips, and your favorite NBA superstar interviews, and of course, conversations with you, the community.
Now, nearly every mode of the game has changed this year, and we encourage you to explore each and every one of them.
I'm so excited about so many things with NBA 2K20, including the brand new My Player Builder.
Now, I'm dressed like a 99 overall, of course, but I cannot say the same for this guy right here.
I'm dressed like a 60 overall. You know why, Alexis? Because your journey starts in this same attire. So before you get started, let's check out what's new in NBA 2K20.
My career in NBA 2K20 brings the brand new My Player Builder, giving you unprecedented control over your My Player's build. Once you've tested your build at whichever overall you'd like, experience the star-studded story when the lights are brightest. The neighborhood is back, and we'll have more for you on the tons of new 2K Compete events next week. My team has evolved with new card types and daily agendas and features all year long. Check out the revamped Triple Threat and Spotlight challenges and packs featuring our 2K20 Legend Edition cover athlete, Dwayne Wade. Get your lineup ready for the $250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament and get exclusive tips, tricks, and even locker codes from Robbie in the new community tab.
Today's topic is the launch.
My GM has opened up for all to compete for the NBA championship and rise up the leaderboards. My league continues to be the deepest and most customizable franchise mode ever created, joined by the WNBA season mode. With a WNBA exclusive commentary team,
With analysts Brian Banafitemi and Tim Schwartz, I'm Blake Zuniga, and we're glad to have you with us.
and an accurate playoff structure, you can win the WNBA championship with your favorite team for the first time in NBA 2K. Play Now is your spot to jump right into NBA 2K20. Take your favorite players to the street in Blacktop and compete in Play Now online with 6 new historic teams for you to use against the competition. NBA 2K20 also features new decade teams. Ready to end the debate of which era had the best players? Now you can. As you play NBA 2K20, we want to hear from you, so be sure to follow us on social media and share your experience. We're at NBA2K_2KTV on all of our channels.
And we are thrilled to have Anthony Davis as our NBA 2K20 cover athlete. He held headlines all summer long, and we can't wait to see what he has in store this season. We caught up with him this summer. Let's take a look. Anthony Davis, welcome back to NBA 2K TV, and more importantly, welcome back to the NBA 2K cover.
All right, thank you.
So in NBA 2K16, you shared a cover, a trio, with James Harden and Stephen Curry. Now you're the sole man on the cover of NBA 2K20. What does that feeling mean to you?
It's amazing. Obviously it was an honor to be on 16, with the other two phenomenal guys, James and Steph. But now you always dream of being on the cover, especially by yourself. So now I got the opportunity to do that. So I'm excited. I'm excited for how it looks and excited for it to come out.
So players have told us on NBA 2K TV that they've actually used 2K to sometimes scout opponents or play with teammates they haven't played with yet. Have you done any of that?
Oh, for sure. Multiple times. Back when I first got in the league, I would play 2K the night before a game, or depending on who we're playing, and just play and just see, let the computer play and just watch how the players do their thing and And now, okay, he likes to do this, he likes to do that. This is what we should run against them. This is what, say, I should do that all the time.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Your jump start.
Another thing I loved is at your introductory press conference for the Lakers, you actually said that you recorded virtual LeBron throwing an alley-oop pass to virtual Anthony Davis, and you got so excited that you actually texted that to LeBron. So what was his response?
Yeah, he was excited. He was like overly excited, So obviously, we want to do a lot of that in Staples this year, but to be able to do that for the first time, on 2K, it was fun.
We'll have more of Chris's sit-down with Anthony Davis later this season, but right now we have gameplay director Mike Wang in the house for the first 2K20 expert tips. Hey Mike, welcome.
Thanks so much for having me here.
Yes, Mike. Now, what can we share with the fans today?
Yeah, well, the first thing to mention is probably that if you've played 2K for a while, the major controls are all the same, so you'll feel right at home with 2K20. But dribbling has changed a little bit, so this year you do everything with each flick of the stick. So if you tap up on the right stick, for example, this year, instead of getting a whole slew of moves, you get just a simple crossover, simple between the legs, and this changes based on the player.
In terms of shooting, I know a lot of people were talking about different shot meter options and whatnot. I know this is something that you really like in the game this year. What kind of examples of shot meters can you share with the fans?
So you can have it by the hands, which is the default meter, and you can have different green light animations, okay?
I love
so
that.
When you hit a perfect shot, basically, you can either have this little water effect, which is the splash, you can have a paint splat effect, or you can have a little quick flash, which is actually my favorite. It's nice and subtle. And then if you actually like the shot meter by your feet, a lot of people like this from NBA 2K17. It's very similar, it just fills left to right. And same three options, you can have the splash or the splat or the flash. Or my personal favorite, you can turn the shot meter off. And if you do that, you actually get a boost if you have perfect timing.
You think a lot of players that are used to 2K are going to opt in for turning the shot meter off to get that boost?
I think so. I think especially the programmers and the real competitive players. And one thing to keep in mind, though, is when you turn the shot meter off, that you get a boost when you get perfect timing, but you also get a kind of a bigger hit if you have bad timing. You're going to see a lot of misses if you're a little early or late with that shot meter off.
I love that.
Ooh, all green.
What about some of the new dribbling systems? You mentioned having dual stick dribbling.
Yeah.
What tips can you give to some newcomers to 2K as well as some of the hardcore players?
Yeah, well, I think what we wanted to do with the dribbling system this year is make it so that anybody could pick up the sticks and be successful early on. You can kind of get by with just the left stick. You can get simple like stops and snatchbacks by just throwing the stick. But yeah, once you get kind of used to the way your player moves, and there's 27 different dribble styles, you're going to want to try to start to move more of your moves to the right sticks. That's where all the kind of the flashier ball handling moves are. If you want to do the between legs move, it's that kind of down left angle. If you want to do it behind the back, it's straight down. And these are all kind of like you just chain them together by flicking the stick left and right and up and down.
So let's say there's a new player or someone that wants to get better. How do they do that?
Well, the first thing we always recommend is to jump into 2KU. Everything you want to know about the game is in there. So if you go into 2KU, and the first thing you'll see is the training game, and you can go in there, and then you'll see just tutorials on everything you want to do. There'll be a little overlay telling you what the move is and how to do it, and it'll walk you right through everything. So that's a great way to learn the basics of the game.
I was on Twitter and I saw your picture popping up so much during the 2K20 Community Day. How do you guys look at community feedback?
Community feedback for us is priceless. And so we listen to everything that they say, and we try to make the game that they're going to love.
I think this has been super helpful, and as always, it's a pleasure having you here on 2K TV. Thanks so much for joining us, Mike.
No, thanks again for having me.
Well, speaking of community, we held our 5th NBA 2K Community Day with longtime 2K fans and community members who are checking out the new game for the first time. Here's a look at their first impressions.
LSK, how you doing, man? I'm glad to have you on 2K TV
Thank
for
you
the
for
first time.
having me.
This is your debut.
This is my debut.
How has the gameplay felt for you?
It's smooth. I like the shooting. It didn't feel like too easy almost.
Right.
Like I feel like there's gonna be a skill gap this year.
Oh my God, it's amazing. The whole My Player Builder is incredible. I don't have to be just a lockdown defender anymore. I can have 3-point, I can have defense, I can have playmaking. You can test your build at 99 to see if that's something that you actually want to do, and that's like incredible. That's going to save a lot of time.
How was it? I know you put your hands on it a little bit and got to play with the WNBA players.
It's just amazing, like, to just see how far 2K has come. Whoa, like, I'm playing with women in 2K. Like, how, like, this is crazy, but it's amazing.
I love it because it doesn't play like 19 at all. So I think, like, especially from a pro-am aspect, people have to switch it up. Man, the My Player Builder is crazy. You can really handpick and choose anything you want to do.
Yeah.
So your My Player actually feels like a player that you want.
My first impression is I really like the game speed. And also, with the game of basketball is actually more about transitions now. You guys play transitional defense this year, so that's real big in the game.
What are your thoughts on 2K20 so far?
The My Career seems extremely good, like the My Player Builder. Seems very nice. The badges. The badges is one thing that I've been looking at going, this has improved a lot.
What were your thoughts on the WNBA?
I feel like a lot of people actually might play it because it's a lot of fun,
You can actually build your player exactly the way you want. Like when people say that, like it's really true. Like you can create your own attribute caps. It's crazy, man. Another feature that I like too is the draft. Is now back into the game, so it's like it adds a little bit more of incentive in playing those original, games to try to raise your draft stock, and you actually want to actually compete in the draft combine to try to get it drafted as high as you can.
You've gotten your hands on the game. What are your initial thoughts?
I mean, I'm just so mesmerized of how much you were able to do in just 1 year. It's just there's just so much I could talk about, but the changes that have been made, it's insane. The gameplay is just revamped this year. I was so happy to see the change of pace when you're playing with players. I was with Kyrie Irving, I was dribbling slow, and then I just excelled. That completely shocked me. I love seeing stuff like that. So, a lot of great changes, and even playing with the WNBA, I thought that was awesome.
It was probably the best builder I've ever seen in any other previous 2Ks. It's just so much more unique. It's definitely a shocker. And I like how you could tone your body this year, whether you want it defined, skinny, or whatever the case may be. It gets to really show that you guys added a lot of character to the game.
First thing I've noticed is you guys added a lot of animations. The dribbling system is quite different from last year's. The defense, the foot planning. The foot planning this year is off the charts, man. It's like when you reach, it's your fault. When you didn't read the defense right, it's your fault. Your opponent might score on you, so yeah, it's more. It gets realistic every time, every year. So I'm so excited.
Shady, thank you for joining us so much on 2K TV, my man. She will go out there and break some ankles. So peace. The NBA 2K20 Community Day was a huge hit. Not only did influencers get their hands on NBA 2K20 for the first time, but our developers got direct feedback. They weren't the only ones to check out 2K20 early, though.
A group that will no doubt be looking closely at the new gameplay is the NBA 2K League. And after the 2019 season wrapped, the Warriors gaming squad stopped by the 2K TV studios, and we let them hop on the sticks to get a sneak peek at 2K20. Let's take a look.
Oh, post for it. Let's go. All right, guys, I'm here with B Smooth and Jin from Warriors Gaming Squad, and they're about to get their first look at NBA 2K20. I got CB13 and Chiquita. I'm here with Type, center for Warriors Gaming Squad, and head coach Tommy.
So right off the bat, like I can notice like how smooth the defense is.
I feel like if you reach at the wrong time in this game, like you can like get beat off the dribble, and then if you reach at the right times, you'll be rewarded. So I think they found a good balance.
And one.
Yeah, we're not worried about the game. Hopefully, in the pro game, I think for viewers too, you want a game where some people use outside players.
So you just pointed at the WNBA. Are you excited for that mode to get in there?
Definitely. Get this, to play with some of my favorite, WNBA players. Huge Diana Taurasi fan.
Nice.
Huge Lena Deladon fan. So definitely interesting to see.
In 2K, I'm a real
defensive-minded player. There's certain things that I saw on the defensive side that, I'm really hyped to see about, like the new block animations and the new ways that defenders can position themselves on the ball handler. So there's a lot of stuff that I see that I'm definitely looking forward to in 2K20.
So the dribbling this year feels a little bit different as well. It feels just a little bit different.
It's like a mix of like previous 2Ks.
I'm zigzagging.
Ooh.
Kawhi.
Anything from you, Coach?
Oh my.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah,
He's focused.
Yeah.
He's trying to get a W.
Hell yeah. The spacing of the game feels great. It allows for more creativity, and you can tell there's an emphasis on creating open shots.
Yeah.
And when you get an open shot, you're more likely to make it.
Yep.
With that creativity now, you'll hopefully see some more plays inputted and let teams be more unique.
It's going to be a skill gap this year, you can tell.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of players, are able to do things that the top pro players are able to do. With just the click of a couple buttons now, you have to kind of use the analog a little more. It looks more strategic this year, definitely.
It's that time again. It's your first NBA 2K20 Top Play. This is where you vote for your favorite top play of the week.
Yes, and the winners of each week will be in the running for something special, so stay tuned for that.
So if you submitted your top play from the demo, look for it here. Take it away, 2KMC.
New game, new plays, but I'm still the same MC. This is the 2KMC, and I'll be bringing your best plays in NBA 2K20 every single week. But right now, we're looking at your best highlights from the NBA 2K20 demo. Let's get to it. First up, it's Crazy Girl 84. On the break with the hop step and rises for the vicious poster, making the defense pay by using that takeover the right way. Skills to get done is up. Up by 3, under a minute to go, and puts the clamps on Curry. The steal, the dime, and the dunk. And on the next possession, getting the block to seal the game. Defense is our backbone. My spine is my backbone. What? Rhea Shaham, all tied up with 3.4 seconds left in overtime. Gets open on the inbound and gets the green tray for the win. Showing D'Lo who really has ice in the veins. And a W in the win column. Last up is Moves Daily. Loses the D on the quick crossover and powers down the double clutch reverse, avoiding the block and demoralizing the defense all in one motion. Forget your block, I'ma get these points. Now vote for your favorite play. And if you want a chance to have one of your plays featured on 2KTV, then submit them on social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. This is the 2KMC, and I'll be back next week with more of your plays. The greatest plays.
If you want bragging rights and a chance to win VC, submit your best plays over social media using hashtag 2KTVWow.
And check back with us next week to see if you made the cut.
So in the meantime, here's what you can expect from Season 6. Let's go.
I don't know if you guys can see behind me. Can you guys see that? That's really awesome back there. They got it going. Hey guys, how y'all doing? 2K TV back here. How y'all doing? What's up, guys? What's up? Yeah. We live. That's the one. So yeah, we're just having a good time, man. And we're about to do some new dances for this coming year.
Come on, let's go.
I think this is huge for the WNBA, that everybody's included, and now young kids can play with female role models. That's the key.
You've just finished recording for your 5th season with NBA 2K. Thank you so much for joining
realize
us.
It was 5.
5 years, crazy, goes by so
Getting
fast.
old, man.
Did you see anything new and exciting?
2K17, I seen my part dunks, and I'm like, I gotta be in this. I have to, yep. So I'm just happy to be here now. Look at him now. Come on, man, let me see something. Oh my goodness.
When we play inside in the rec, it's more like, for me, it's more like game, like basketball. I'm coaching them on my headset. I'm telling guys, you know, he's locked down. Make sure you set a screen.
Watch out! What's something that you're really good at besides basketball?
I can juggle.
No way.
We are bringing the NBA 2K TV challenge back.
You know, y'all is the cheat code. You know, he's the cheat code.
It's a meal. Nothing special about us. I have a story to tell, you know, based on my career and my travels of how I went from being a player that wasn't recruited out of high school to, you know, getting drafted into the NBA. And
if you just start with a bounce, and then you see, just start with that bounce, you good.
A scale of 9 to 10, how much do you think this is going to change your life? We'll cover this a little bit.
12 and a half?
Yeah.
For sure. 1 million?
And the beauty of the NBA is it changes at breakneck pace, baby. You better be able to adapt and adjust and keep up.
Oh!